You're simply the best. Better than all the rest.
Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's JPA here. I realise I've not done a video in a while. I just wanted to kind of catch up with you guys, make sure everybody's staying safe due to this obviously coronavirus that's gone about. Just quickly get into this video, guys. So guys, now that football's been cancelled, obviously we didn't care what's happening. We didn't care what's happening with the league title. We didn't care what's happening with relegation. We didn't care what's happening with Champions League places, European places. Stuff like that needs to be discussed. I just want to kind of get you guys' take on it. There's obviously been discussions straight from Celtic saying they want to be handed the title. Now obviously I've previously admitted that the league is over. I don't think we had the consistency level to go and win that. But the thing is, for me, Celtic are saying, oh, there's only 8 games left, we should be handed the title, we're 13 points clear. The argument against that is we've got 9 games to play. The likelihood is we'll win that game in hand, puts it down to 10 points. 2 Old Firm games, you never know how they're going to go. If we win them both, it's down to 4 points, and obviously it's still snookers required kind of stage. But it's not behind the realms of possibility. Would it happen? Probably no. Going by recent form in our last few games, we just weren't quite good enough. But the question is, could we do it? Possibly. I mean, if it's possible, then it shouldn't be a case of they get the league title, and that's only my opinion. And I would genuinely say the same thing if Rangers were in the position that Celtic were in. I'd definitely say the same. I think people's lives are more important than football right now. I don't think you can just hand somebody the title for not actually winning it. And it was a similar situation for them when they wanted to strip the titles from us. They were quite happy to accept the titles that they never won on the park, which I think is a bit of a disgrace, if I'm honest. I know people, particularly Celtic fans, will be jumping on this and going, oh, it's no, blah blah blah. I don't care what they'll say, but I'm pretty sure they'll disagree with me. Good, put your opinion down there below. I'm not really interested in what Celtic fans have to say right now. This video is pretty much for Rangers fans. Second of all, how are you guys coping with this isolation thing? I hope you guys are taking it seriously. Obviously I work in a shop, and not a lot of people are adhering to the government guidelines. Still mobbed. We're actually getting higher sales than we did previously, so it's a little bit strange that people are just continue to come out. I know there are certain jobs that require people to still be out and about, and I didn't mind them not nipping in for something quickly, but it doesn't seem to be the case. I think you've got to ask yourself one question: if you're in lockdown and your life hasn't really changed that much, then you're doing it wrong. You really need to kind of stay in the house and stay safe, and keep us key workers as safe as we can be. I know we're not up there with the NHS and other kind of key jobs like that, but we are on that front line as well. We need to be protected just as everybody else does. And if you guys, not saying you guys watching the video, but just in general, if people kind of adhere to these government guidelines, then it'll keep us safe as well. Next quick thing I wanted to talk about just before I go on this video, I want to talk about contracts. Now obviously we've got players on loan like Shea Ojo, Kamberi, Hadji, probably the main one that everybody's focusing on right now. These type of players might not get the chance to play for Rangers again. They might just get sent back to their clubs when football resumes. Bear in mind, I don't know if they're going to continue to finish the season or no. My opinion, just null and void this season and play the season again. I did see a suggestion on Twitter, I think it was, that we should pick up the season with Celtic 13 points in front, which I thought was a ridiculous notion, because if they're going that way, we've got an extra game, so do we play 39 games next season? It's just a little bit silly. So yeah, I think that's the best thing to do, is null and void the season. As I say, I don't know what's going to happen with these players who are out of contract and whose lows are finishing. I really don't know what happens with that. It's a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. Just want to get your guys' opinion. So I just want to ask the question: would you keep these guys like Kamberi, like Ojo, like Hadji? My opinion, I'd maybe just let Ojo go. It doesn't seem to have the will or the effort to be here. There is a good player in there, I can understand that. I've seen it with what was his name, Ajaria. I've seen a few clips of him for, I think it was QPR he's playing for now. Doing really well, they're pulling out like skills and stuff like that. There is a player in there in Nigeria, there is a player in Ojo. They're just not really seem to be clicking in the Scottish League. I don't know what it is, whether they just didn't really want to be here or not, I'm not too sure. So in that way I wouldn't take Ojo. I'd definitely take Kamberi. I thought, I know some people are saying, oh, you're taking a player for Hibs who couldn't get a game. It's nothing to do with he couldn't get a game. He's obviously not really fitting in at that club, and he's not getting the game time that he needs, and you can see that when he gets the game time that he is a good player. He's playing with better players now, and I think he's a better player all round, and I think he's still young, he can become that really good player. He's not going to be a world class player, but for the Scottish League in particular I think he's good enough. Hadji, I think he's that special kind of player that we need for Old Firm games and we need for European games. He doesn't really suit the Scottish game, if I'm honest. It's a really physical, this game, and he's more a creative player, but I'd still love to have him around in the club come next season if that's possible. So that's pretty much the video done, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Just get your opinions down there in the comments below. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, which I'm not really sure when that's going to be. If something comes up Rangers related, then I'll maybe have a wee word and talk about it.